Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Such a Yo, a.k.a. Coach Bird, and I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show. Cousin Tracy.
What's up?
We are back at it, episode 115. How was your week?
My week was great.
Hey, come on.
See, I say it correctly one time, and now it's a whole joke.
I was waiting.
You was waiting for Dandy.
I was waiting for the Dandy.
No, my week was actually good. Trying to get adjusted to this weather.
Yeah, it's been a little
It was
different.
freezing, then it's raining, then it was warm.
It's cold.
It's raining.
True.
It's
True.
bipolar. I don't know what.
That's one of the reasons I love coaching basketball, because it's indoors in a, you know what I'm saying, climate control. We ain't got to worry about the weather.
Oh, I thought you was going to say that's why you like the Northeast. I was going to say, what?
No. But I do like the fact that we get, well, not so much now, but we do get like the four seasons, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot of folks don't get that.
I think, to be honest, because this is what we were raised in, we kind of accept it.
A little biased.
But I really, no, not me. I really could go for two weathers, spring and summer. I don't need nothing else.
What's that like? Who does Florida do two?
I don't know. I got to figure it out. Because it even snows in Vegas, so.
Huh?
It snows in Vegas. Yeah, I went to Vegas a couple times in December and it snowed.
Oh, wow.
Get real cold because it's the desert. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, true. That's unpredictable.
Yeah, so I mean, it get cold and then it get like super duper hot.
Right.
So I don't need that either. I need like
some
in
predictable.
between,
like I know what it's going to be.
Right, some spring, summer with a little fall, spring, and summer. I could take those. I can do it out these winters.
Got you. Before we get up into this episode, I want to first of all, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to Darwin.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Classmate, the great 88, you know what I'm saying? Your coworker.
You know what
I'm saying?
My son's coach his senior year.
Yeah.
I think it was junior, senior year, or just senior year. Might have been junior, senior year.
Okay, so,
the head coach at Camden High.
Definitely shouts out to him. 54. You know what I'm saying? That just like when I got that news, it just, and not just that, you know what I'm saying, but what's the word I'm looking for? Reinforces, you know what I'm saying? Like life is short.
Life is
like,
short. You know what? And it's crazy because I'm big on birthdays, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm big on birthdays because a lot of folks ain't hitting these marks. Yeah. And it ain't about the milestone birthdays. It's about every birthday. Every birthday. Because you got some people that's not even making it to 23. Yeah. So to actually get the 50s, 51s, 52s, 53s, 54s, and so forth and so on, it's amazing. Like, it's really, really amazing. Also, too, we lost my grandma, my kid's great-grandma, Daisy Riley. She turned 100 in October. And we gave her a celebration, and she walked in on her own accord. She had little heels on, kitten heels, and she gave praise to God. And then, you know, she was called home. And like I was telling my kids and my kid's father, like, she really knew the Lord. Right. So there's no doubt and no question
where she's going.
You know, where she's going, where she's headed. And, you know, I think Spanish flu was when? 21? 21, 22. She was born during the first pandemic and survived the second one. You know what I mean? So you can't listen. That's history in itself.
Nah, true indeed.
Right. So you know, with all that being said, you know,
just rest in peace. You know
rest in peace.
And on the think about it, cuz on the flip side, I got 2 weeks ago, happy birthday to my Nana.
Yeah,
she turned 102.
Yeah.
And still getting around on her own accord. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I mean, it's the glass half empty or the glass half full. But either way, we do know life is short. Life is precious. Life is valuable. So you got to make the most out of it. Like, make the most out of every day. I
agree. Like you always say, too, like, just check up on your folk. Just shoot a text, good morning, hello, how you doing, how you been, you know what I'm saying? Like
and it was crazy because I know we off topic, but it was crazy because somebody said that they were going to call him. Like, you know, I thought about Durbin, I was going to call him. I'll call him tomorrow, call him next week. One day turned into 2 days turned into 3, and next thing they knew, they got the news that he had passed away. Now you can't even call him. So I say all the time, if somebody crosses your mind,
call him.
Whether you cool with them or y'all on the out, whatever the case may be, just call him. Just call him.
Facts, super facts. Got to give a shout out to Taylor. I forgot to tell you this because, you know, usually me and Cousin Tracy, we talk before we get to this recording and all that. But she broke a school, my niece Taylor, she's at Carn University, junior.
Rebounding record, right?
2 things. That's one, because we forgot to mention that on the last episode we did. So she got her 500 career rebound. It's more now, but, you know, that put her at number 10 on the all-time list. But she broke the school scoring record last night. She dropped 41.
Ooh.
She getting buckets.
Yes. And see, the crazy part about it is...
We like a bucket getter.
Right.
She getting buckets.
And the crazy part about it is, for those parents that is watching, she felt like that school was a good fit for her. And she's there, and she's blossoming, and she's doing what she needs to do. You have to actually listen to your child when your child tell you what fit is for them, especially when they play in this sport. So,
nah, that's facts. Facts. And I got to give a shout out to Tatum. She's a freshman at Collinswood. She made the varsity team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't leave out my nephew, Jeremiah. He made his middle school team. So
whole family doing
so
that
they
thing,
balling,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They
whole
balling.
Family balling. That's what's up.
So they are balling. So, cuz, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to hold the people for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But something that crossed my mind, you know what I'm saying, and something that I just want to talk about, and I always love your opinions, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to talk about transition, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something. I had a conversation with Kaus, you know what I'm saying, the other day, and we were just talking about kind of like my coaching journey, you know what I'm saying, basketball wise, you know what I'm saying, because he's like, yo, I don't know too many people that keep it moving like how you keep it moving with these different coaching situations, you know what I'm saying. Started my head coaching situation at Pennsauken, and then I had to transition to Camden High, and then now, you know, I'm at West Tech, where I've been for this will be my 9th season there. And he was just asking like how did I feel going through that transition? And I really couldn't answer it. Is the crazy thing, because I never thought about it. When I say I couldn't answer it at first, it's because I never thought about, you know what I mean, like, but when I think about it, I've been transitioning, you know what I'm saying? Like Lehigh, then that didn't work out. Rutgers, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a lot of transition in my life, and my take on it is, and this might not be everybody's take, that's why I'm anxious to hear your opinion, is I never really thought about it. I just kept it moving. Like, I know I had to keep moving. Like, I know, because I wanted to coach. So when they let me go at Pennsauken, I still wanted to be a head basketball coach. And then the Camden High thing happened. When they let me go, I know I still wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never really sat back and thought about the process of transitioning. It was just like, this is what I want, and I'm just going to do what I have to do to try to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think
and before you answer, and you was there, so
I think what happened was you had a goal in mind, right? Okay. And you had already made up your mind that was your goal, and you wasn't going to let anything stop you getting to your goal. Okay. So you normalized the transition. You didn't let the transition hold you back, or the process of transitioning hold you back. Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of times what happens when we're in transition is, number one, we get in our feelings emotionally, right, because we want to know why, and we want answers for the why, but there always isn't an answer for a why. Sometimes it is, this is what's necessary. To get to a bigger goal, or a goal you set for yourself, there's always going to be transitions, right? You got to maneuver in a way that you're going to keep going. Right. Know that this isn't a setback. This is a set up for something different. Maybe God's plan is something bigger and better. So the transition sometimes makes people feel like the woe is me. Like, why me? Why did this happen? Right. Or why did that happen? Instead of looking at it as a positive, it may be something bigger, brighter, and better on the other side. Or I may need to reset. Sometimes a transition may happen in your life, not to get you to lose what you have, right, but to get you to reevaluate how important it is, so you can reset yourself, so you can do what's best in that transitional phase. So when when the outcome will be what you want it to be. Right?
Because some people don't handle transition well. And I've seen it. Because
I said, when we transition, we get into our emotions. Like, we get in our feelings. Why me? What's going on? What's up? Why this?
And because I ain't going to say I wasn't in my feelings during these couple
and then we get comfortable.
Right.
People get comfortable. Adults get comfortable. True. So that's why a lot of time adults don't like the transition, because I'm comfortable. Why shake things up?
Right.
Why change if I don't have to? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sometimes it's squeaking and you might need to oil it. So a little transition transition is needed, right? Transition is needed. So the key is just always to not let your mind overpower the process.
Now, what do we say to our youngins that might have some transition going on? Because we're adults, so we process things a little different as adults, right? Because we have life experiences and things like that. Like when the first transition for me happened from going from Pensacola to Canton High, okay, I'm like, what's going on? But when the Canton High situation happened, I was able to, I had a little better understanding because I did the transition before. So now, I got a little better understanding of how to handle this transition, even though, I was still upset, of course, and all that, but I was able to handle it better. Now, for our youngins, what would you say to them?
I find that young people are more resilient.
Okay.
And they transition a little bit smoother than adults because they don't have a bunch of life experiences.
They're not setting their ways.
And they don't have this happened because of this, this happened. They kind of just, all right, well, this happened. But now when they become adults, they'll remember those transitions as kids, and their response to the transition as an adult will come from the experience they had as a child. So that's why we transition different, because we had all these experience moving up, growing up, or becoming adults and having transition issues in adulthood, right? So our body and our mind responds to the last thing that happened. So with kids, a lot of times they don't have a last thing. This is their first thing.
This is their first thing.
Now their next thing might be different, but this their first thing.
This right here.
So so I find that kids, especially younger kids, can adapt a little bit better than adults, and kids adapt to change and transition a lot better than adults.
That makes sense. Now let me ask you this: when you're doing your what you do with Daylight, and you have your seminars and you're talking to kids and things like that, with the mental health aspect, does that come do you talk about transitioning, or?
I talk about mindset. I talk about strengthening your mind and your thought processes, so when changes occur, you know how to respond. Right. The key is having your mind set in a certain way, so when the change happens, you can respond accordingly. So it's about having mental toughness, right? And mental health is about having the tools and techniques to make you mentally strong or mentally capable. And listen, a lot of stuff don't work. Like a lot of, you know what I mean? It's crazy. We talk about transition. The transfer portal open, and a lot of kids are transitioning into the portal. And I seen somebody post something like jumping into the transfer portal could be positive and negative for kids. The transition, right? Transition could be positive, negative. It gives the athlete power over their career.
Right.
They can make their own choice, right? Two, they may not even get picked up to play anywhere else now that they're in the portal. That's the bad thing.
That's true.
And then three, which is a good thing, it allows them to possibly get themselves to a better fit for their skill set or their technique. So that's life is transitional.
Yeah, true.
Right? Life is transitional. Life is transitional in all phases. So if you think that at some point in your life, young, old, or in between, you're not going to have to deal with some type of transition, you're mistaken.
That's true.
You're mistaken. Because transition happens for anybody, everybody.
And it's funny because I've been in situations where like a major transitional happened when I didn't even think that it was some transition stuff about to happen.
Or
you
possible.
Know what I'm saying? Or possible. Yeah.
But that's because anybody that follow me on social media, I usually hashtag all the time God's plan, right? Because he got a funny way of doing what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Listen, and his plan is ain't never what your plan is, right?
Because what's the saying? Like you can make your plan.
God gonna laugh at your plan or something.
Yeah,
listen, I'm horrible. I know one of my girlfriends is probably watching this, right? So when I talk, I be pulling stuff up I feel like Medea. Like I pull stuff up from the Bible and don't never have the whole exact. It don't be completely right. But I be like, you know the point.
What I'm talking about.
Fill in the rest.
You fill in the rest. You know what I'm talking about. But
so that little statement we just made.
We're gonna fill it in.
Make your plan.
I'm gonna find the quote and I'll make sure I put it up.
Make your plan that God gonna laugh at it or something. Either way,
laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
either
up.
way, his plan is always something different than yours for sure.
Always. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, folks, my youngins, my olders, my elders, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Transition. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta be prepared for it if you can, or if you're not prepared for it, just roll with it because it's like you said, because it's bigger than us.
Right. And before we, because this is a real short episode, so before we chirp out, we got to congratulate our peoples. Fran Brown was just made the head coach of Syracuse football. Elijah Robinson just became the offensive coordinator, his buddy.
Yeah. Was it offensive defense?
Offensive coordinator.
Okay. I know it was a coordinator. You know what I'm saying? And I got beef with can't think of the name of it, but I will be putting it up when this airs. On Twitter, they put up a poll with I think it was 6 or 8 different new coaches that just got new head coaching jobs, and they was asking which one was the best offseason hire, and Syracuse was there, Fran Brown, but the pitcher wasn't Fran Brown. How do you do that?
Who was it?
It was another black dude.
Oh my God!
It was not Fran Brown.
Pulled it down quick.
I believe it's still up. And it was a lot of in the comments, people was like, "That's not Fran Brown." I commented a couple times, I reposted, I re-quoted it or whatever. And it was like, "Yo, this is not Fran Brown." And then I went on like, "Yo, y'all are a whole joke. That's not Fran Brown." I think it might still be up, but they ain't gonna put it up there. And of course, he was the only black coach out the 6 or 8 that was posted. Fran Brown, and the picture was of somebody else.
Tragic. Hey, listen, but you ain't gonna be able to stop that one.
Yeah.
And listen, and for all my young people that's watching, and I put this on his picture. Big dreams do come true.
Facts.
That right there, those 2 young men, is all the reason you need to understand during any transition to keep moving.
Facts.
Whether it's an injury, whether it's just it's not for you. Find another avenue, and these young men found coaching to be their niche.
Right.
And
they doing it big.
And they went from ground zero to this man pulled up on a private jet. They flew him in on a private jet, and I've known this young man his whole entire life. And I'm here to tell you, dream big, go after your dreams, because dreams do come true. And again, we are proud of Francis Brown. Definitely. And the Brown family. We are also proud of Elijah Robinson and his family. Welcome home, or at least to this area.
Yeah, to this area,
Syracuse
right?
ain't home, but it's close enough.
It's close.
It's close enough. We'll take it, right? We'll take it.
That's what's
and listen, looking forward to catching some games. Might have to take that ride up there.
Facts, hey.
Or that flight up there. I don't know about ride. I don't know about that.
About the ride, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Before we go, I forgot. First of all, I got to give a shout out to April. You know what I'm saying? She does our merch. You know what I'm saying? We got the nice new gray in effect with the new little, the font is a little different, which I like. The picture's a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, April, we appreciate you. Shouts out to you. And, okay, come on, cuz, I can't.
He come bearing gifts early before Christmas.
You gotta have the new great joint. Yeah, you got a great joint. You know what I mean? So April, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And hey, if you need that merchandise, just.
I never paid this picture of me no mind. My baby hair was laid. Sorry, y'all.
My baby hair was laid too. My baby skull. So April, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, April.
Again, shouts out to my niece. You know what I'm saying? School record 41, number 10 all time, 500 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely doing her thing. We open up Thursday. So next episode, I'll have some updates about Thursday. We play Thursday and we play Saturday. So next episode, I'll have some updates about how we're doing so far. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to that, though. And it's a challenge because this is the first time, because I don't have a returning starter.
Not one?
Not one.
Wow.
4 graduated and 1 transferred.
Yikes.
So, you know what I'm saying?
That's why Willenboro coming for y'all.
Yeah. Here we, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing. All I'm going to say is January 24th, all y'all need to be at that game. West Tech versus Willenboro at West Tech. I believe it starts at 5:15. Y'all want to see that. It's going to be a show. You know what I'm saying?
So wait. Before the season starts and before we clock out, is still a yellow tape behind you? I can't sit there.
Oh, no. I took care of that. You know what I'm saying? You can sit on the bench if you want to.
Okay, because it was the yellow tape for me. They was like, nobody sits behind the coach. I was like, he told me to sit there.
Yeah, nah, they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know who Cousin Tracy. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
okay.
you could sit on the bench
okay, thank
in
you.
the number 2 spot if you want to. You know
I won't go that far, but I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to my Nana. Happy birthday, 102. Again, rest in peace, Darwin. Rest in peace,
Grandma Grandma Daisy.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Cousin Tracy, you know I love you. You know what I'm saying? There is no BYRDCAGE show without you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the love. And listen, season's greetings and Yule tidings and all that other stuff. It's December.
That's right.
And before we know it, all our money going to be spent.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that.
Happy holidays.
I ain't gonna talk about that. Before we get out of here, cause I gotta say this. As an educator that's been educating for a lot of years now, it's crazy because, and please don't take this the wrong way, but you know, we look forward to the breaks. I looked forward to Thanksgiving when that came and went.
NJEA.
I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm looking forward to the Christmas break. And then when that comes and go, I'm looking forward to the
spring break.
Right, exactly. So I live my life during the 10 months that I'm teaching around breaks.
Around breaks.
Around breaks.
You ready? You breaking?
I'm breaking. So you good, cuz?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
That's
I'm good.
All right. Well, hey, the lovely Cousin Tracy. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I am Sechuayo, a.k.a. Coach Bird. I'm the host of the BYRDCAGE Show. And we'll talk to you soon.
It was a stone groove, my man.